Hello, folks. Today, I wanted to speak about Jupiter's transit impacting your natal planets via conjunction or via trine. Yeah. So either you have Jupiter moving over your planets, which are situated in Taurus, or you have Jupiter impacting your planets that are situated in Scorpio via opposition, or Virgo and Capricorn via trine aspect, right? Because remember, Jupiter aspects these signs as well. When Jupiter is within 10 degrees from your natal planet, that is when you will really see the impact. Once Jupiter passes the degree of the planet that it's moving over in your chart, the energy starts to wane. But whilst it is approaching that planet in the chart, that is when you will really experience the blessings. For instance, your sun is at 10 degrees Taurus, or it's at 10 degrees Scorpio, then you'll really feel the exuberance of that Jupiter transit till around 15 degrees of Taurus, and then it will start to wane. It's still impacting, but the energy is not as potent. Of course, if it remains in the same nakshatra, then it's still impactful, right? Similarly, if it's a trine aspect to your planets in Capricorn or Virgo within 10 degrees, that's when you'll feel it the most, right? So let's talk about each planet now. Jupiter's transits it's an important one, and so when it connects to a natal planet, it's going to activate it, right? It will expand its essence, and it will grow that area of your life. Jupiter, in some cases, may cause problems because the expansion can be harmful. For instance, your natal planet is in bad shape, debilitated, badly afflicted in the nodal axis, or with Saturn. And most importantly, if Jupiter is a malefic for you, right? Like it is for Taurus, for example. So it's like 8th, 11th Lord going over that planet may cause some uncomfortable results also. But normally, of course, Jupiter's blessings are felt in a positive way when it touches your natal planets. This can be via conjunction, via aspect, particularly via aspect. So the trinal aspect is very important, as is the opposition. So let's start with Jupiter impacting your sun placement. Sun is the light, right? It's our soul, it's our ego, it is whatever we identify with. So you may be creating a new business, getting an education, might be studying a new subject, planning to conceive a child, perhaps. Your health and vitality can improve now with Jupiter impacting the sun. So Jupiter moving over your sun or aspecting your sun can bring you into the limelight. Right? You could perhaps get a good government job. Sun represents authority. You can also get opportunities to conceive a child now. And certainly you can improve your relationship with your father. So see also what sun rules in your chart. So for instance, it is ruling your second house, then your family will be a source of support for you. Maybe a source of pride at this moment for you. Likewise, second house rules wealth. Then that may increase now, depending on what dasha you're going through. Perhaps a new life path, or perhaps a new life direction can open up now, leading to a new you, a better version of you, certainly a matured, grown-up version of you. Here Jupiter is increasing the sun's light, right? Excellent time to do Surya Mantra or Surya Namaskar every day. So what happens when Jupiter impacts your natal moon? You could move to a new home. You may buy a new car. It could be your home, car, comforts. Jupiter will start to build these foundations in some way. It could be through a move-in residence as well. Jupiter will expand your emotions, making you feel more optimistic, more generous. It can be a good transit for your mother also. It can create like a reconnect with your family. You may be spending more time with your family, or you may be spending more time just at home and be happy with that. Like there's something about your domestic environment that's making you sort of like you're feeling content about it. It could also increase your food intake when Jupiter moves over your moon. But at the same time, it will help you make decisions about good foods to eat, the right foods to eat for you. It can increase luxuries. Because if you have a Taurus moon, this is the exaltation place of that moon. Spending more time near water, also very good for you at this time. Great time to express yourself, listen to spiritual teachings, listen to a guru. You'll feel nourished. You'll feel nurtured at this time. And of course, those with Scorpio moon will also benefit with Jupiter's direct aspect. Yeah. So when Jupiter goes over your Venus, your wealth can increase. This can be a Venus situated in Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or Scorpio. Desire for relationship will increase. You'll be feeling more hopeful about relationships. You may start to meet new people. You'll pay more attention to your wardrobe, maybe buy new clothes, new jewelry, new makeup. You'll improve your appearance in some way. If you have Venus in Taurus, that's Jupiter transit can help you accumulate money. It'll bring you luxury, including a house, car, clothes. It can bring good advice your way. You may also increase sugar intake, sweets at this time. It's a good time to save money. It's a good time to invest money. And other sources of income can come into your life. Sudden investments can give you a good return at this time. And of course, desire for relationships will increase at this moment. If it's making any kind of yoga in your chart, right? Like if there's some kind of a yoga happening for you, there's a Dhan yoga happening for you in Taurus, then obviously it's going to activate this yoga. A transit of Jupiter merely brings opportunities. Whether it manifests depends on your chart and what dasha you're experiencing, right? When Jupiter moves over Mars, you'll be feeling more enterprising. You may be taking more risks, perhaps starting a new business. You'll have excessive energy depending on Mars placement. It's very well, if it's very well placed Mars, and then when this Jupiter connects with your natal Mars, it can help you win disputes, battles, lawsuits, any kind of competition. You can acquire new property at this time, a bigger place. It's a good transit for your brothers, younger brothers, bringing them opportunities. So this can also be the case if it's a trinal aspect with the Mars, right? So your Mars is situated in Capricorn or Virgo. For women, it's an excellent transit for getting married or meeting your husband when Jupiter connects with your natal Mars. Excellent time to study Vastu Shastra. See also what Mars represents for you. So for example, it's your ninth lord. You may be traveling more now. Yeah. So what happens when Jupiter connects to your natal Mercury? You'll want to increase your knowledge at this time, learn new skills. You could be feeling more enthusiastic. You could be feeling more sociable at this time. You'll also feel like learning new skills at this time. Short distance travel can come up when Jupiter is impacting your natal Mercury. You can think of new ways to increase your income, perhaps create a new stream of income, especially if it's a trine aspect to your Mercury. So you have Mercury sitting in Virgo, you have Mercury sitting in Capricorn. It may also make you more interested in astrology at this time. You can also think about increasing plants around your house. Business opportunities can come at this time for you, You can receive invites to attend relatives' weddings. If your natal Mercury is in bad shape or afflicted, this can result in skin issues. So be aware of that. So what about when Jupiter is transiting over your Rahu? You have Rahu sitting in Taurus. This can bring some illusions, obviously. So be wary about trusting others like very quickly. Take your time, perhaps. Get second opinion if you're seeking advice. Very important when Jupiter and Rahu are connecting. But you may get big gains, right? Because Rahu is very well placed in Taurus. So from a materialistic point of view, this is an excellent transit. You'll be tempted to take shortcuts, though, to make money. Like quick schemes can come up into your life. So be aware of like frauds at this time. Watch for scams. Some people will become more greedy also. This transit over Rahu can make you indulgent, and you may be spending more at this time. Jupiter in trine with your Rahu, perhaps you can learn a new language. You may also learn new skills, especially skills that can help you make money. You can move abroad, somewhere very foreign to you. This can also give you breaks in your profession. It can increase your status, your image. It can boost your appearance. Jupiter over your Ketu, people from your past can return at this time. Childbirth may happen for some people. For some, you can acquire a new dog. Certainly it would be a good time for that. Ketu makes you more spiritual. So maybe like you're studying Ayurveda, maybe you're starting to study Jyotish, and maybe you're starting to go deeper into it. Jupiter is in trine with Ketu. You'll want to be more independent. It'll help you let go of past difficult situations. It's a good time for counseling, perhaps. It's a good time for healing past wounds and problems. So what happens when Jupiter impacts your natal Saturn? Well, financial gains can be there. New career opportunities can come up at this time. You'll be rewarded with past actions, past efforts. You'll be able to face your limits. There's maturity, change. There's different life path can be there, especially career path. You'll be able to save money now. Career shifts are a big possibility at this time. Starting a new career, ending an old one, that's also a big possibility. If you're old enough, just think about what happened like 12 years ago when you had the last Jupiter Taurus transit. Did your career change in some way? This move over Saturn will help you make good long-term investments as well. Right? It's normally can bring a major life shift, at least a new way of approaching your life, your priorities, right? So, all right, that's all for now, folks. All the best. Take care.